So once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I usually bring you the very best. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze has declared that there will not be election in Nigeria because there are rumors that the president himself wants to release the person of Nnamdi Kanu. And she has come out steadily to make it clear that there will not be election unless Nnamdi Kanu is released, reassuring the Biafrans and telling them to stand on it. Biafran evangelist, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze has spoken once again. What would you like to say? Are you supporting her or you're against her?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. I remember my humble self, that one, the only Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson, is a snatchy. Yes, I'm in support of her. At the same time, in the other hand, I counter her.
How?
Yes, I will support her and I will counter her. Nnamdi Kanu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we all know that they want to play a game, a political game, because they have seen it that the only voice in Biafra, the only voice in the East, the only voice in Igbo land, the only voice in the rising sun is Nnamdi Kanu. Not even those ones that they are carrying up and down in the name of governor or whatever, which you can hear from Akpabio that the only person is seen now that is the real governor is Simon Ekpa. Do you understand? So now she said that there will be no election in the southeast in Biafra land. She is correct because of the injustice against the Biafrans and against Nnamdi Kanu. According to the law, a person you want to judge must be in the court, in the presence. Then you judge him. Then you will now show him where it is in the law. You know, you put the law that back up the judgment. But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, it was not so. So it's against the law. It's against inhuman. And moreover, Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for justice. And is a human rights activist. And is agitating for freedom. A freedom fighter shouldn't be treated the way Nnamdi Kanu was treated by Nigerian government. So somebody like that, how then do you think that his people will be happy to go out and cast election to the enemies? You see why I am agreeing with her on that note. Because Bola Ahmed Tinubu now coming out, he want to release Nnamdi Kanu as the Kepu is going. He want to release Nnamdi Kanu. But listen to me. Why did he want to release Nnamdi Kanu? He want to release Nnamdi Kanu because he want the Igbos to cast a vote for him. He want the Igbos vote. Yes. So he want to play us that he want to show that he's more smarter than us or is wiser than us. Baba, ntore egwu ya na onwere ihe ọma. Onye ofe mmanụ bụ onye ofe mmanụ, onwere ihe ama. He nwere uche. Egwu uche ka anyị na-agba. Anyị nwata chọrọ iji wee kuo elembe. Ọ gaghị aga. Then now you see that the governor does not have a say again except this man. Even while he's in the prison, his voice is still echo higher than the governor. Then that's why he decided to release. In the first place, why did you sentence him to prison? Why did you judge him illegally? Because he was in DSS. He has conquered Nigeria. You are claiming that your hand was not part of the people that kidnapped him from Kenya. Then why did you not took him to court? Say you want to try him again. And on all your trial, why didn't you set him free? Because he was free before by the man you claim, Nigeria claim to be the one, the kidnapper that kidnapped him. He conquered him. Why did you now revisit the matter at the same time? The man could not jail him, but you now came to jail him. Then you expect us to throw it like that away. It's not possible. You see why I say I concur with the woman that there will be no election without the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. Why I say I disagree with her is this. I'm going to disagree with her is this. Even if there is Nnamdi Kanu, still there will be no election. There shouldn't be any election.
Why?
Whether there is Kanu or there did not release, there shouldn't be anything called election because we have become a sovereignty of our own, a country, a nation of our own. We should respect it and we should stand on our ground that we are not part of Nigeria because any eventuality that they release Kanu and in the Biafra land, Nigerian vote was conducted and was voted to whosoever. That means we are not ready to go. That means we are not serious of what we are agitating for. Yes, that means we are not prepared. That means that same scam statement, one Nigeria is still playing a memory and we are still concurring to it. That is what it means. And that is the area I say I will disagree with her, because free Kanu or no free Kanu, there shouldn't be anything called Nigerian election in Biafra land. Let them know that we have made up our mind and we have decided to stay alone and to stay away from where? From Nigeria. No, let us be straight. I want to get this matter straight. And that is why I'm pushing it this way. Is it because of Kanu that we are Kanu imprisonment that we are saying there will be no election? Are you hearing me?
Okay.
Or is it because that we, the Biafrans, want to stand on our own? I want to get the talk straight.
Okay.
You get it now? Then if it's as a result of that, that means Kanu being in prison, for that there should be no election. Then if you free Kanu, then there will be an election. That means our agitation is of no use. Yes, our grievances doesn't pave way. What is the essence of starting it? We say we want to stay on our own. It means that we don't want to participate or to partake in anything called Nigeria things. We want to stay on our own, manage and make use of ourselves and rule ourselves. That is what it means. We want to outrightly rule ourselves. And you cannot stand to say that you want to rule yourself and you are still doing what? Engaging in the activities of your enemies. Then you are still partnering with them. Then when will you think that you will be serious? And when do you think people will not take you serious? This is the best time. And it's as a result of us standing all alone, standing on ourselves, that makes Nnamdi Kanu to see himself where he saw himself, where he is now. So even releasing him shouldn't be a criteria for us to go and line up with the PVC to give vote to any candidate of all Nigeria, whether P2B or whosoever. Because that is the angle many people may likely come to encounter me now. They may say should be P2B, that we should come out and vote for P2B. My beloved brother, voting P2B, P2B is Nigeria. That means Nigeria. That means Biafra have become Nigeria. Biafra is not going. So let them know whether P2B, because as it is now, there is a game that I want them to understand that Nigerian government want to play. Because we have been complaining that there is no slot, Igbo man have been marginalized. Why is it that they are telling us that we are one and Igbo man cannot rule Nigeria? You say we are not qualified and we won election. You know, all those kind of bracket, that has been going on. Now, they may play it as a game because P2B have already admitted, he won election and was rigged in favor of Tinubu. Now, Tinubu is no longer dancing in the way. So they now concur for one person to make a move and do what to support to be. Do you think it's ordinary? They have a mission. There is a reason and there is a purpose. That purpose is to blindfold the eyes of the international bodies and the so-called Biafrans that say they want to stand on their own. Let them see that they are own brothers so that they can, forget that and focus. Let's go to Obi. Our own brother will be there. Should be there. How many years is Obi going to spend there? That should be the question.
8 years.
If Obi spend 4 years, Obi agree 4 years time. Let's assume Obi enter there and we stand after all that he must after all with no rule before. Let them. Do you know that these Fulanis, these terrorists, are you aware that they can be patient as long as anything to achieve their dream? And there may be, it's under probability, them giving Obi the room of 8 years. Then minus 8 years in totality of the number of years in Nigeria. Then who are the people that will occupy the remaining one? And who are the people that have occupied Nigeria for the other years? And when Obi do and leave, who is going there? And when will the Igbo man again rule? When do you think the Igbo man will come again? And because he's an Igbo man, that is why I say Rufai stated that he's not going to rule because he's an Igbo man. And let me tell you, except Obi and the Nnamdi Kanu, if it will be possible, if the Biafra per se as a country we now surrender to the jihadists. I'm throwing this now. Are you ready to surrender to jihadists in a form of accepting Sharia as your law by accepting Islam? It's a question. This is something that we should think. This is the area I would like us to reason when trying to make this silly mistake that is in the front, so that we know where we are standing. Because any mistake that we concur in 2027 election and Obi and we surrender Biafra, my brother, even our fourth generation, it will be difficult. And we are endangering their lives. Because these Fulanis, we should take a look of what happened to Hausas and learn. We should take a look at what happened in Mauritius 1986 and learn. We should take a look at what happened in Turkey and learn. We should use what happened in Iraq and learn, including Egypt, including what is it called, Morocco and the likes of them in Africa. Even Saudi. I know it will funny you people that these places are mentioned, there were once Christian nations, just like Biafra. Today, what is going on? Including Iran. Are you aware that Iran wasn't an Islamic nation before? But today, let us learn from these people. Let us not make that mistake. Let us stand on our stand still on what we are pushing, so that by the time and any day we get it once and for all. We treat the matter once and for all. Is Kanu ready to accept Islam? That should be another question. So why saying that except the release mass and Nnamdi Kanu, there is a cross there? Because they may decide, okay, let's free camp, then one Nigeria. Will Igbo man be allowed again if they after Obi? Even if Igbo man is going to be allowed again, on what condition? So we should look into, we should think deep. And I'm using this opportunity to pass this as a message to Mama, in person of Ngozi Orabueze, and another woman again, that Rachel Ngozi. Are you hearing me? To DOS, in person of Chris Nwagu. All of you that are pushing this, and I say may God bless all of you and God will strengthen you. But let us not make a mistake that will cause us regret tomorrow and our fourth generation that is coming. Because our fight now is for their own good. And that is my take, my beloved brother.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist. Super analysis again you've done. Now, we made a video a few days ago concerning Asabuja coming to expose the Sultan of Sokoto, how only him controls over 40 oil wells in Biafra land. And Asabuja was complaining bitterly that how would one man be controlling that when none of them have a mining gold in Zamfara? Biafran Evangelist, currently, Asabuja has come out to cry that his life is in danger, that he's being wanted. But he's not scared because of a statement he's made. The northern elites are after Asabuja. Biafran Evangelist, does it mean that the Igbos does not have a voice? According to him, he spoke in Igbo, that is an Igbo person that he will keep speaking for his people. Does it mean that whenever the Igbos speak, the northern elites come roaring? What do you have to say concerning this?
What I have to say now is that this is the right time for the Igbos in diaspora to understand the game. And this is the right time for you that call yourself that you are not Igbo, you are from a John, you are from this, to understand that before them you are an Igbo. They know what they are doing, but they are just using politics to divide you. See Asabuja now. See how the North now rise. It is time for Igbos too, including Warri, including Ijo, including whatsoever. All those rivers join together, forces together to rise against the North too. Enough of this rubbish. Sheikumi has been ranting. All of them have been messing up, talking and saying as they like. But look at this one, because they see him as an Igbo. That is why the Northern now rise, because they claim to be born to rule. Go and listen to Harold Smith. Go and listen to his video clip. You see how they strategize to hand power to the Fulanis, because they believe that they can easily control the Fulanis. You get it? During the colonial masters era. So the Igbo should rise up now. It is time for us to rise up and stand up, just like what I have earlier said. Enough of all this rubbish intimidation in our land. A total stranger will come and be intimidating us. Then every other person will feel less concerned. As Abuja life, whosoever that threatens as Abuja threatens the Igbos. It threatens the Biafran. As Abuja is a Biafran man. It's a Biafran hero. It's a Biafran soldier. You understand? Everybody must not stand in the shoe of Nnamdi Kanu because yes, Nnamdi Kanu is fighting his own way. Then as Abuja in the other side, we should support and people that are sincere like this. We should back him up. We should not let the not all the way from no, enough of that rubbish. Enough of that intimidation, humiliation. How many times have I go to Yoruba or whatsoever rise up against the insurgency that the Iswap and Iswap, Kakarawa and Boko Haram and the rest of them, even the terrorists, the ones that the Fulani herdsmen that are terrorizing people. How many times have people rise up against? Where is it that any Igbo person speak, then it becomes a problem to this country? What nonsense! Enough of this rubbish. You see why we need to stand out. You see why we must not participate in Nigeria election 2027.
Well said, Biafran evangelists, as usual, super analysis. But does it mean that the Eastern governors are not seeing this? Biafran evangelists.
Please, my brother, Eastern, we don't have governors. What we have is Fulanis imposition, as usual in the government, in Abuja, federal government. So we don't have anybody. What we have is ourselves. They are not representing us. And there is no way they can represent us because they have sold themselves out. Yes, they have sold themselves out. So we, as Abuja and the rest of us, should put our fingers crossed and be one. Don't come and tell me I'm from Niger that I am not Igbo. Don't allow people like Asari Tubuntu to come and deceive you. Don't allow Tubuntu Asari in the name of the Guba or whatsoever I call himself, Tuntu, to come and deceive you people. Do not, because if you think you are not, hello, as Abuja has spoken, then what is happening? They are coming against him. But the Northerners, Gumi and Co have been speaking. How many times have Nigeria rise against them? It is time that you should wake up from your slumbers. They know you as an Igbo. They do not see you as a separate entity from your ancestors.
So finally, Biafran evangelists, in this time of difficulties for the Biafran, I would like you to send a message of hope to everyone around the world.
I want to use this opportunity to read your Hera na Agwonu. Niha de Gomma. Oyanji Kohera na Agwonu. Niha de Gomma. Wenji Kuntua. Congressmen have passed a bill and they have passed a law that the Nigerian government, the aids from the US to Nigeria has been cut off. It's a huge plus, and because the tie has been tied with the Biafra. So it's a huge plus to Biafrans, and it's a minus, a big blow to Nigeria. And that is the hope, and that is my confidence. And let me tell you again, soon, before May, before August, our PM, Simon Ekpa, will be appearing in the court. And one or two Congress is going to witness and bear witness regarding the genocide going on, which they leveled against Simon Ekpa. People like McAnod and Co. Before that time. And God will bless you.
Two witnesses from the Congress House.
Yes.
Will be present.
Yes. Another person backing it up, McAnod. You know McAnod, the man, the mayor, American mayor, is backing it up too, supporting it. That is another person. And you can see it that. And why did they do that? Or they choose to do that? Because the person you call a terrorist is under the custody, monitored of the Finnish government. Yet the insurgency increased instead of reducing. Increase, expand, and extended. That means you are pointing finger on a wrong person. While the real people that are doing the do are walking freely. You see why they have to testify
against.
Nigeria and against the genocide that Simon Ekpan was innocent of the allegation leveled against him. Thank you and God bless you.